mes bulles, bonjour! Princess in Training Bull here. Yeah, so... we're in for a strange story again. Well, when I woke up today, I was thinking... Gosh, I really wanted to do some puzzles with my mom. But she was not there. And then I realized it was a street day anyway, so yeah. I don't know why I wanted to do puzzles, because I don't even like puzzles. Well, I remember one time when I was little, my mom, she got me a very big puzzle for Christmas, and I was super excited with the box because it was huge, because it was really big puzzle with giant pieces too. And you know, when you're a kid, you see the biggest box and you think, oh, it's the best gift! Every time. That's how it is, you know? So I kept it for like the end, and when I opened it, I was kind of disappointed because it was a puzzle. Yeah. Strange, sad story. So, yeah. Just been really fooled by the package there. It's like another time when I was little too, for Christmas again, there was, you know, this kind of game where there's a bunch of presents and everyone is sitting around, and like you pick someone and they go choose one of the gifts and sit back, and then you keep picking people, and at some point people start taking other people's gifts and switching them with the one they have, you know, this very annoying game. This time I remember it was at some family Christmas gathering thing. We were playing this, and there was this big gift. I wanted it. I remember it was soft and cushiony. I was like, it's gonna be a plushie. I was playing with a doll, so I don't know what came over me. It couldn't be plushies. Anyway, people kept stealing it from me, and I kept picking it again. I don't know what was wrong with these people. I mean, the child clearly wants this thing. Stop stealing it. Oh my god. Anyway. What a strange thing to do. It turned out that it was a very boring gift too. It was kind of a plushie. It was kind of a patchwork stuffed goose whose use was to block doors so they would not like bump in the wall or close too fast, stuff like that. I was so disappointed again. And I played this game again. I had promised myself I would never play this again, but at some party with some class I had a few years ago, they were just like, oh, you have to play. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna play. I played this game of stealing presents again, and this time I ended up with a very soft blanket, and you know, I was fine with that because I love blankets, don't you? I mean, they're nice. It's fun to just I really love to just wrap myself into blankets and like wrapped around like a burrito or something and pretend I'm a caterpillar? You know? Do you do that? No? I mean, okay. Anyway, I don't know how it got to that. But what I was trying to say at first was, well, I could not do puzzles, it was a stream day, so I was like, why do puzzles? I don't even like puzzles. So I was like, maybe I should play a visual novel game because I love visual novels, you know? So I was like, this one looks cute. It's all pink and fluffy and nice, you know? I love it, I think. I mean, there was this strange warning at the beginning. I'm like, oh no. It's also classified as an horror game, but how terrible can it be? Probably very terrible, but you know, once again I'm going to be fooled by the package. So, yeah, let's start, right? I've been talking about nonsense stuff for a few minutes already. Just let me see if we can properly hear the video. Here. Because, you know, the music is very loud to my... I keep forgetting how these are called. My headphones! Oh my god, it's not even a complicated thing, but I can't help it. I forget it all the time. Sorry. Oh! Yeah! Okay, so it's here. I forgot to cut the thing. It's going to be... It's very loud to my... Okay, perfect. Cut it there. Put it back. Let's go back. Okay. New game. My name. Well, I'm supposed to be a guy in this game, I think, because all the girls here are girls. What should I be as a guy? Okay, I'll just pick a random letter. H. Okay, I'm going to be Henry. Oh, Henry! Okay. Hey! Who is this? Now, this time I'm going to try to do some voice acting and I'll finally see if all my voices are the same or not. But I can't do a guy's voice at all. It's impossible for me. I don't have that male vibe to my vocal cords, you know. So, pardon the Henry voice. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Okay. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Okay, good. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long? No, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have such a friend. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Well, I mean, it's kind of mean, but okay. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. That's so mean, dude! What? However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Good boy. Okay, so I try give her a voice. I'm sorry, that was terrible. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You said that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Henry. Yes! Tell him. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. You're terrible, Henry. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Daily commute, I'm sorry. By the way, Henry, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Eh? That's not true! You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What's a NEET? That must be like me. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Because she has a point, you know. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself freelance to her. Well, I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Oh, I know that. I do the same. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation, like I did all day. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie! Sayori is vice president of the Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show me interest after wait, I'm sorry, I got lost. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep! I can't tell if Sayori is just really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! Oh, you're kind of getting ahead of yourself there. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Girl 1, she looks calm. I give her a little more quiet voice, but I need to check the volume again after that to be sure. Okay? I want to be sure it's possible to hear it. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. To be sure. Okay? I want to be sure it's possible to hear it. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Okay, that sounds audible. Okay, let's go back. Okay. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Henry, what a nice surprise! Welcome to the club! All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Dude, calm your hormones. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can't just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly to my ear. Oops, that wasn't quiet. Then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right! It's great to see you again, Henry. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was always the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. You're really thinking only of that? Dude, come on! So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down, Henry! We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes! Hey, I made them! I'll get them! Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh my god, it's so cute! Sorry. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Oh, I want those! I'm so hungry too. So cute! Sorry, I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I have a friend like that! I mean, she's not getting icing on her face whenever she eats cupcakes, but I don't know. I don't recall ever seeing her eating cupcakes, but whenever she eats pudding, like, you know, in these little cups, pudding, alright, whenever she eats that, I look away for 1 second, and when I turn back, she has pudding all over her face. I'm not joking, that's the truth. I don't know how she does that. Pudding everywhere. Not just on her face, in her hair, on her clothes. I don't know what she does, but that just happens. It's a mystery nobody will ever solve. I turned the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Yeah, it's so cute. You don't know how to not mess it up by trying to eat it, right? Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Oh! So she acts as if she does not really care that much what you think, but she really does care that you like her baking, right? Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Yes, she is! She wants your approval! I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Obviously she did. This is really good! Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Typical tsundere. Alright. Huh? I thought you technically did, Sayuri said. Well, maybe. But for you, you, dummy. Alright. Jeez. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Sometimes my reading is terrible, I'm sorry. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, does the hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. What a terrible thing to see in front of her! That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. Doesn't matter. I'm glad. Yeah, okay. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. Why is everyone so weird already? I haven't done anything. You can't all be already like, ooh, I want to please him. Something that's weird. Anyway. So, what made you consider the literature club? I didn't. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica. I shouldn't. Sorry, I'm not sure it was clear. Monica, that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? She's kinda creepy, I don't know why. As president president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. You good? Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Haha, well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Okay. Monica really is a great leader! Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are really interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. We can already grow this. Yeah, okay. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Henry, what kind of things do you like to read? She's very creepy too. Well, I don't know. That must be because of the warning in the beginning and the horror type game. I guess I get creeped out by everyone now. I'm sorry. I try to forget about this and play normally. Okay. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Oh, she reads manga! It looks like she wants to say something. I'm sorry. She wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. I need to stop apologizing about everything. It's terrible. But I'm Canadian. I can't help it. Not much of a reader, I guess. Why so dismissive? It's not like manga where it weren't books. My gosh. Well, that can change. Dude, that's lame. Stop. What am I saying? I don't know. Stop it. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Uh-huh. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh no. I read a horror book once. Dude, come on. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. Yeah. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or it takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Oh gosh. Ugh, I hate horror. I feel pretty much the same, Natsuki. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind. Oh, she's embarrassed about it. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Well, what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last meeting? It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Get that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Huh? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. Dude, come on. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. What do you mean, that level? The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Already? You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I really wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yay! Let's do it! Oh my god, Sayuri. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. We still haven't talked about the fact that I'm not a member of the club, but I guess I will be forced to it. Isn't that right, Henry? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Hey, what's that? Now that we're back at the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and... I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh no. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Henry... You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lit up. They all raised this. That's cute. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super angry. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. Wow, that was a very straight cut to it. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Henry, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Is that flirting? I'm not good with it myself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I doubt it. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Henry, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? My battery is about to die. I need to stop this stream. That's right. Sayori and I walk home together anymore. Never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances and make sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I hope I can save. Oh no. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club members will like. Member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem most. Can I save? Save. All right. I have to plug my laptop. I'm sorry. So, that was kind of short. I spoke a lot about random things. I'm sorry. But that was fun. We had fun. I had fun. I hope you had too. I'll keep playing this game later. I promise. So, have a good day and